Welcome back to the Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles channel. We've got a quarter hunt. It's been a little while. I think I've done one quarter hunt so far this year. But here I have $990 worth of quarters, 99 rolls. I'm missing one roll. But we're going to be looking for W's, silver, errors, varieties, foreigns, strike throughs, clash dies, all kinds of stuff. Cuds. We're looking for everything. And it's all custom wrapped, so hopefully we do well. Let's get into this hunt. I'm going to start with this box first. I'll fold this one back up. And I'll bring you in. I'll do the first 9 rolls here. Bring you in with any of the finds. Be right back. All right, those first 9 rolls were actually pretty good, and you'll find out here in why in just a second. I did get one foreign, a 2011 Canadian, 2 Denver Mint Choco Culture, lower mintage. I got a Great Smoky Mountains S Mint. Let me flip that over for you. And we have a DDO number 1. So we have doubling in God, Trust on the T there. This one I don't know what it is yet. I have to look this one up. But that is one of the Hopper Ferries. Pull back a little bit here. We can look that one up. I did get a Spitting Horse. And this is the find. So you see here we have a Duke Ellington, a Washington, D.C. coin. And we're going to be focusing on the keys right here. If I take this one out of here, and I put this one up. This is a DC Philly minted. This is an FS-802. I think it was 802 that I saw. But we have a Cherry Pickers variety, which I've never found this one before. So we have doubling in the key right here, right there. So that's sweet. That's a first for me. Let's keep it going. Let me zoom in a little bit there so you can see that. Keep it going. I'll be back with the next find. All right, the second grouping of 10 only gave us this 2012 Choco Culture out of Denver. And then I was on the phone with my wife, started into the third row. Third rows, I get a third grouping. And we've got silver right here. You see it? Right there. We've got a Denver Mint mark. A 1962. Silver on the board. That's awesome. Cool looking too. All right, let's keep the hunt going. I'll be back with the next find. All right, just finished up with group number 3 of box number 1, and we got a bunch of lower mintage. I have a Choco Culture 2012 out of Denver. It's 6 uncirculated Acadias, low mintage, out of Philly, all of them. These were actually just came out of the last roll, so that's pretty sweet. We have this 2005 Minnesota with the DDR number 3 on Variety Vista. So you can see the doubling on that tree right here. Right there. See if I can get that to show up better for you somewhere here. Yeah, it's not showing up all that great, but you get the point. You see it there. So we have DDR number 3, and then we did get silver. 1962 Denver. So here we go. Let's get into the next 10. I'll be back with the finds. All right, group number 4 gave me another 14 Acadia Mains, low mintage, all out of Philly. We have a San Francisco Apostle Islands, NIFC. I have 2 Patsy Takemoto Mink DDO number 1 with the doubling on the In God We Trust. And then we have this. Can you see it? This is one of my favorites. So we have a Kanaka Ole, but look at this. We got a strike through. This one is massive. It's all the way through. The word Edith is pretty much annihilated. Look at that. All the way down under her chin and then in the hairline. That one's awesome. Stoked to have that one. I love strike throughs. So that one's sweet. All right, let's keep her going. Get into the 5th group. I'll be back with the finds. All right, the second roll in group number 5 is marked 1989. I did check one of the enders. It does say 1989. I just don't know if it's Denver. That's a Philly. So if we have Denver mints, I will check them for the RPM. But I don't know that yet. So let me get into it. I'll bring you in if I come across something. Alright, 99% of these were Philly. There were 3 Denver minted ones. They were not RPMs, but I did save them because these are like kind of uncirculated. So I held aside a couple of the best ones. I'll check against the album. Let me keep going. Bring you in if I come across anything. Alright, box 1 has been hunted. The 5th group gave us a Chaco Culture out of Denver, low mintage. We have 2 more DDO number 1s, Patsy Takemoto Mink. And then we have an Old Faithful, Weir Farm, with the start of the die chip right in here, the broken branch. So I always check over on the side of the roof line, and we've got the blob right here. I don't have that many of these. I don't find them that often, so happy to have that. I'll keep that one. I'll bring you in for a wrap-up of all of our best finds after the 2 boxes. So let's keep it going. Group number 1 out of box 2 gives us another 10 Acadias out of Philly, uncirculated. And then I have an NIFC S-minted George Rogers Clark. All right, let's get into group 2. Be right back. All right, group 2 of box 2 gives us another 14 Acadias out of Philly. We have Weir Farm, Old Faithful. We have Harper's Ferry with doubling in the windows. And if I remember, I will try to put the match right in this area. All right. And then we have a Washington crossing the Delaware with a strike through. Right in here, this whole area's got grease strike. So that's awesome. Let's get into group 3 for box 2. I'll be back with the finds. All right, that 3rd group has been hunted. We got a Tuskegee Airman out of Philly with a die crack or die chip in the goggle, which I don't usually keep these because they're pretty small, but the coin itself was in really nice condition for a 2021. So I held it aside. And then I did get what I thought was scumbaggery, 1983 Philly dime, but there was $10 in the roll, so we made out 10 cents. Let's get into grouping 4. I'll be right back. Grouping number 4 out of box 2 gives us 6 more Acadias out of Philly, lower mintage. And then I did get a Voyagers with a rim cut. as you can see, right here to there. And I have been looking for one of these for a little while. It's been a long time since I found one. This one and Cumberland Island I've been looking for, the rim cuds. So I got one. Let's get into the fifth grouping of box 2, and I'll bring you in with the finds. All right, the fifth and final grouping for box number 2. We have a Weir Farm, or an Old Faithful. The die chip on the tree, which I call a broken branch. And we have a Hopper's Ferry with doubling in the windows right there. And again, I will try my best to put the match right in this area here. I'll be right back with the top finds for the hunt. All right, here's the top finds for the 2-box customer wrapped hunt. I did get 50 uncirculated Acadias out of Philadelphia. That's awesome. Those are very low mintage. I got 4 Chaco Cultures, 2 of them that are uncirculated, 2 that are circulated. We got 3 NIFCs. I have our Voyagers Rim Cud. We have our Washington crossing the Delaware Strike Through. We have our Weir Farm with the die chip on the side of the house. We have a Minnesota DDR number 3 on Variety Vista. We have our DC 2009 FS-802, which was doubling in the piano key. We have our Edith Kanaka Ole with the massive strike through. And then we have our silver, a 1962 Denver, I think it was. Yep, 62 Denver. Give me 1 second. I'm going to check the album for the 89 Philly and 89 Denver, which I have here. And if I can do an upgrade, I will. Otherwise, I'll be right back. All right, actually, both of these are going to upgrade. So the 89 Philly will replace that one. The 89 Denver will replace that one. Be right back. All right, there we have it. Upgraded. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. We did get some pretty good finds. Silver was there. We had San Francisco mints. Unfortunately, no West Points, no proofs. But we did get a Cherry Pickers variety. We got some pretty sweet strike-throughs. We had a Cud and a bunch of low mintage stuff. So it was a pretty good hunt. So if you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate a thumbs up right there, down here. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you get notified on all of my upcoming videos. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one.